Welcome to another edition of AUVSI's Weekend Roundup, where we point out some stories that you might have missed. As always, all the links are below. I'm going to start off with a report that we have on the interim report from the Airport Incursion Task Force that was announced at AUVSI's Exponential. They're looking at ways to get around the problem of having drones flying near airports and causing disruption, as happened at London's Gatwick Airport in 2018, which delayed tens of thousands of people. They had to miss flights and they missed connections. So anyway, they have some interim recommendations, and they'll be coming out with the full report later this year, but the link includes a link to the report so you can read the story about it and then go read the report yourself. Brian, what have you got for us?
So this week, the Emergency Integrated Life-Saving Lanyard, also known as EMILY, was used to save 4 swimmers out in the ocean at Rockaway Beach in Oregon. The UAS was deployed by the Rockaway Fire Department to save 2 young boys who had been ripped out about 100 yards by a rip current, and their family members who attempted to save them. So some good news on the USV front.
That is good. We have the initial operational capability for the MQ-8C Fire Scout unmanned helicopter has been declared by the U.S. Navy. This is the larger version of the Fire Scout, so it has a little more range and capability, but that will be on patrol before too long.
Sounds good. Autonomous vehicle company May Mobility has unveiled a wheelchair-accessible prototype version of its autonomous vehicle. The design includes accommodations for entry and exit, as well as for securing the passenger's wheelchair once it's on board during the course of the trip. May Mobility says that the feedback that it recently received through testing it has done, they learned that the design needs improvement in terms of making the ramp longer to facilitate more gradual onboarding and disembarking, as well as optimizing pickup and drop-off points. So they're going to continue developing the vehicle, but so far so good with the testing, and that's done some real-world testing as well, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. We have an exclusive Q&A with the head of the Army Corps of Engineers, pretty extensively talking about how they're using drones and unmanned systems, maritime systems, what their plans are for the future, what they learned from operating in Puerto Rico in the wake of the hurricane. So it covers a lot of ground, very interesting topic, so be sure to take a look at that.
Last item for me, the new Smart Mobility Advanced Research Test Center in Ohio has opened. The center is designed to test driverless vehicles as well as smart vehicles, and it includes a 6-lane, high-speed smart intersection equipped with a traffic light that companies can use to test their different technologies, so whether it's autonomous vehicles or smart technologies.
All right. Last thing for me, a consortium has been testing drones for delivering vaccines and temperature-sensitive medicines. The consortium includes AT&T, Direct Relief, Mink, and Softbox, so that could be a critical thing for medical supplies in the future. Just a reminder, next week we have the Automated Vehicle Symposium in Orlando, so we'll be there next week. And Brian will be up in Massachusetts at an underwater maritime symposium, so we'll have some more interesting information for both of those domains. And we'll see you next week.